Hey guys, happy MoviePass Monday. It's me, Moon Pies, and I have 3 alternatives to MoviePass. Now, before we start, let's get this out of the way. MoviePass, if it works for you, keep using it. There's just a lot of people that cannot handle the restrictive nature of the plan, but if you're fine with the program as it is now, where you have 3 movies you can watch a month, and it has to be on a specific day where that movie's available, and the show times aren't always lining up where you'd want them to be, if that you can make that work for you, it's a great deal. You're paying a little more than $3 a movie. Perfect. Stay with that. But if you want to go somewhere to greener pastures or possibly have a second plan, and there's no one stopping you from subscribing to 2, 3, 4 plans if you want to, welcome to America. There is some growing alternatives out there by the multiplex operators, the actual theater chains, and by, at least in one case, an independent operator, a lot like MoviePass. We'll start with the first one, which is Sinemia, and that's cinema with an S and then IA, so Sinemia. And Sinemia came from Europe. Didn't make a big splash like MoviePass did here last summer, but it's been around Europe for a while, and they pretty much just offer a couple movies a month at a low price. And again, it's sort of the same fallback as the MoviePass, where they can't really control the costs. It's more like, hey, we're going to have a mailing list, and we'll have people we can market other stuff to. So similar in some ways to MoviePass, but without that kind of cutthroat. We're going to go all in, see everything you want for $10. We'll deal with the bankers later. Sinemia has more of a cautious approach. You want to see one movie, it's $4.99 a month. And it's a standard screen. They have plans for, let's say, you can watch 2 movies, including 3D and IMAX, and that will cost you either $9.99 or $12.99. There's 2 and 3 movie plans. There's Classic and Elite. Classic is like the MoviePass, where you have to see the movies. You can pick any movies you want, but you see them in traditional screenings. Whereas the Elite plans have pricing, which includes ways for you to catch. You can catch an IMAX movie, a 4D movie, 3D movie, all the other special premium movies, relatively speaking. And then they rolled out, and really turned a lot of heads, was the Unlimited Plan. And this is $29.99 a month, and you're saying that's a lot of money. But again, this is unlimited as in like every day, like the original MoviePass, like MoviePass circa April, or MoviePass circa October, because I think you could watch the same movie again if you want to, so you can do repeats and stuff like that to a certain extent within limitations. So some things about Sinemia before we just say, well, it costs 3 times as much as MoviePass for the product that MoviePass was before. MoviePass will hit you up with a $20 initiation fee if you want to pay by month. And that's probably going to be a deal breaker for some people. So, especially if you tell yourself, I'm going to be paying $29.99 paid out a year in advance. That's $359.88 to avoid this initiation fee. You better have a lot of faith that Sinemia is going to be around a year from now if you're laying out that kind of dough. So, but again, Sinemia has been around for a while. They sort of know what they're doing, and they have ways to safeguard this that MoviePass never did. For starters, there is an online convenience, like a booking fee, like about $1.50 a movie. So it's not unlimited at $30, and then I'm just going to watch 30 movies. You're going to pay $1.50 every time you're watching a movie. So it brings up the cost to $2.50 a movie or less, which is still a great price. And there's some workarounds online if you can order through Facebook and stuff like that. But those loopholes are going to close fairly soon if they haven't already, because Sinemia, once they have this problem, they know they're going to get the heavy users, MoviePass people that really wanted to see a movie every day, so they're going to probably restrict that sooner rather than later. But it's definitely a viable plan. It works for most theaters. It doesn't have some kind of issue. Again, it's financially speaking, it's holding up better than MoviePass, even though neither model is sustainable on its own. Remember that. Neither company is going to be making a profit off their product anytime soon. Then we move on to the second of the 3 alternatives, and we get to the AMC Stubs A-List. And this is one that I've spoken about in the past when it launched back in late June. It's a great plan, of course, limited to AMC, and you have to be living near an AMC to make this worthwhile for you, because it's $19.95 a month, and you're thinking, well, that's twice as much as I'm paying MoviePass. But you're getting 3 movies a week, which is already, versus 3 a month, it's already double the movies. So you can see 12 versus just 3. At double the price. If you had 2 movie passes, that would be, same comparable, 6 versus 12. Not that you should have 2 movie passes. That's a glutton for punishment right there. But and also, more importantly for AMC's sake, they can control the cost, and they also include some nice perks where you can reserve ahead of time. So it's not a matter of ordering that same day. You don't have to go to the movie theater. You can do it right through the app, or just log into AMC's website and do it that way. just with the app is the easiest way. You just buy it and you're there. You don't have to be physically at the theater. They do ask for ID, so it's easier to because it's AMC. They can actually have people checking ID, people checking to make sure that no one's trying to rip off the program by sending their friends and stuff in with their apps and stuff like that. So a lot of cool things, and also this is part of the AMC Stubs program, so you get a discount on concessions. So if you want to get, if you order a large soda and a large popcorn, they'll charge you for a medium on either one. And of course, it's not that much of a savings versus the combo where they bundle it together. It's $1.50. You save $2 this way, but it is a savings if you get the supersize, the largest concessions. At least popcorns and sodas, they'll knock it down a little bit. And you also get for every 10, basically it winds up being like a 10% cashback program. Every time you spend $50, you get $5 that you can use back in AMC. You can use it to buy tickets for other people. You can buy future concessions and stuff like that. So AMC Stubs A-List, I have an entire video based on that, so I don't want to dive too much into it. But if there's an AMC near you, I highly recommend it because it's a great plan and it works. It works flawlessly. As someone that's actually gone through maybe about 7 or 8 AMC Stubs A-List movies, I can tell you that it works the way you wish MoviePass would have in some ways. But let's move on to number 3, and this is the Cinemark Movie Club. And Cinemark, a smaller chain than AMC, but for some people, Cinemark is still very popular. In Orlando, Florida, Cinemark actually took over the AMC at Universal Studios Orlando. So one of the more prolific AMC locations just got taken away and taken over by Cinemark. So Cinemark is getting aggressive about real estate. So if there's not a Cinemark near you, there probably will be one in the future. The Cinemark Movie Club is pretty simple. It's $8.99 a month, and you're thinking, all right, that's cheaper than MoviePass. That includes one movie. But it also includes every future movie will be at $8.99 that you see in that month. So that's already giving you a discount to what the regular prices are, of course, outside of matinees. And also, more importantly, for those of you that love concessions and have the money to go in and gobble up stuff, it's 20% off the concession. So you're already getting a price break on that. So between Cinemark giving you a price break on concessions, AMC Stubs doing this unlimited things, these are becoming the plans that MoviePass always wanted to be. MoviePass always wanted to work together with theater companies to get these concessions, but no, Cinemark and AMC says, we'll just roll our own, and that's what they've done. And Sinemia is saying, all right, I sense an opportunity now. There's no way that MoviePass is at the 3.2 million subscribers they were at in early August when the service probably peaked, but that's about it. So MoviePass is doing some cool things. Outside of failing you, probably it's buying into more movies. This week it just announced deals for Monsters and Men and Borders, 2 new Neon films. So it's still investing. It still wants to be a Hollywood mogul, a movie mogul in its own way, and maybe that'll pay off down the line, especially if it invests in a hit as a way to just save itself and give itself extend its life. But for now, MoviePass continues to be on dire straits. The stock's been for less than 2 cents for a long time, as any painful investor probably knows. So look at these alternatives. Look at Sinemia, look at AMC, and look at Cinemark. And we'll see what Regal does because they have to do something. And of course, all the other smaller chains, there may be smaller plans out there in the works that I don't know about. But we'll find out soon enough, and we'll find out together. So this is Moon Pies. This is MoviePass Monday with the 3 alternatives to MoviePass. Onward. I'll see you at the movies.